My name's Jordan. I drive a 2014 Wrangler JK Unlimited.
My name's Jacob and I drive a 2012 Jeep Wrangler JK.
Alright, James, tuck me into it. I'm going to record everything here. Alright, light. Alright. I'm going to drain the coolant.
So funny?
So funny. Get all these vacuum lines off. Oh. I don't know about you, though. I'm getting too old for this.
I just want to help you.
I know, and when I get to that point, I will let you know.
It's a long thing.
Okay, that there. Alright, let's get the upper intake off. You're gonna stick them in or don't lose them? And you tucked in here. Oh, come on. Swivel.
So, what are you going to need me to do?
So there's 7 bolts on the upper intake.
What to need me?
This.
Oh. No, it's not.
No?
No. How are you going to get that off?
I'm going to take that bracket loose is what I'm going to do.
Metal.
I don't understand your question. There's the intake.
Where's the intake?
Hold all these lines out of the way. Lower intake. Where you can get in my intake. You gotta take the oil cooler filter housing out, and then there's 2 connectors. You got the oil pressure, temperature, and then 1 coolant line coming off. And then there's the torque screws, and that'll pop out. A bunch of O-rings on the bottom. Down there, the very bottom, here, and here. Can't even see my finger, I'm not very good at this. Back here are knock sensors. They detect any harsh vibrations in the motor. I got a code for one. I had the oil cooler go out, and this whole valley was full of oil. I gotta reset up my camera here. So now, I gotta cleaned it about 2 days later. I got a code. Also, while I have it out, I am doing a thermostat because I am having overheating issues where it runs like 220 degrees all the time, even just idling down the road. So, I'm gonna put a thermostat in, a new coolant, new knock sensors. All my check engine lights are gonna go away, and I'm gonna be so happy. I think the back one was the main issue. It's all oil covered. And you. Let's just put the bolts back in for a minute while I get this all cleaned up. Still a bunch of sand and stuff from Silver Lake in here. Everywhere. Is it Chrysler? Where are you gonna put the oil cooler? Let's put it in the middle of the engine. It's probably cool in there. Let's make it all plastic too. So that every so many 100,000 miles it'll run out and they'll have to replace it. Then they'll do it. And then their knock sensors will go about a week later. It'll be great. Alright, that's pretty good. And put new knock sensors in. Looks just like it. Back here. I'll get the ratchet, put these back on. Clip back out. Put it back in there. Now, got it. I don't think they're both bad, but I don't want to pull this organ. Get you on them fancy mounts I can put on my head. You guys can see what I see. Alright. As you can see, we got number 1 new one, number 2 new one. Get the connector back on. Clip back in. Make sure it didn't come off. Clean it up a little bit more. Put the oil cooler back in. James, cue time lapse. Do 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 do. Alright. And clamp. Alright. And I gotta swap my glove out. Get my book. Find some torque specs. The bolts or screws? 106 inch pounds. That feels like 9. Alrighty. So, while we're in here, I need to do thermostat. Thermostat housing. Most of the time on these 3.6, they give you the thermostat and the housing all in one. I took one out last time and it hit me in the face and made me mad. So we're gonna try and not do that. There we go. So this is supposed to open at 203 degrees. And I'm pretty sure I had to replace this a little over a year ago. Because I was getting the alert or the alarm for hey, you're not warming up quick enough. 10 gallons of cooler left around here. Yeah, we can handle that. This is 203. It sure ain't acting like it. Surprisingly, all this is getting very hard to find. 4 auto parts stores in Danville. The only one had it. There's millions of these engines out there. When this inevitably happens again, and we don't run a constant 120 degrees. Or 220 degrees. 120 would have been much better than what I was doing. If I was towing a trailer, it would shoot up there pretty quick. You know what I'd be really good at is setting stuff down and never being able to find it again. It's almost like a superpower. Yeah. Alright. More came out. Alright, now you're just being a dick. Click. There. Now we can move back up to putting the intake back on. Sometimes it blows my mind to all this plastic and handle all this. There, get all your connectors out of the way. Best you can. There we go. Just like that.
What?
You gonna be on the video?
Yeah.
Alright.
Video.
I need that exact page actually. I need a torque spec. Intake lower 71 inch-pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, you have no idea what that means.
Alright. Lower intake is on. We'll hook all of our injectors back up. And we put our fuel line back on in 6 different pieces. I'm sure I probably did that wrong. We'll find out later when it's inconvenient. Coils are new. Alright, we gotta make sure you get around all these brackets. Stupid thing. Take these out. There we go. So it's actually stamped on top with the torque spec. Oh, easy there. Alright, upper intake is on. Now I just gotta hook everything back up and change oil. Changing the oil in case any of that coolant got in there when I popped the oil cooler out. And I gotta put the bracket back on. Okay. All I got left is intake, change oil, put new coolant in. I did buy that green case over there, a vacuum kit for the coolant, so there shouldn't be any air bubbles, and we will go from there. There, day 2. Let's get the coolant back in. All right, we're all gonna learn today because I've never used one of these vacuum things before. Okay, got it in there. Right? Closed valves 13 and 14 would be you. Say anything about regulating down the shop air. This one. My air is dirty. I wouldn't have any luck with that, so we're gonna do it the way I know works. Just gotta remember. Fill it up until we get what we want. Take that one where it is. Just use this. I guess I need to change it because I pulled the oil cooler off. And I don't think any coolant got some oil, but I don't think there's I'm also not changing it. Hook up your little sensor. Boom. Alright, so now we're going to run it. Start burping there.
1 eternity later.
Remy, you should be embarrassed. Look at all that hair. There's like 2 more dogs right here. Alright. Coolant's bled. Everything's back together. Check engine light for knock sensor is cleared. So now I gotta work on another problem another time.